All those who say peace is just a fantasy, that people are born to disagree. I say start by bringing peace to your own family, and watch it spread beyond where you can see. To all those who say our differences are far too great, that people always need an enemy, I say start by bringing love to your community, and then change the way you think about everyone you see. 'Cause peace is possible when we sing our song together. Peace is possible when we let love lead the way. Peace is possible when we reach out to each other. Peace is possible today. To all those who says the world is far too great to change, that one little life can't matter much, I say we all have the power of the universe, and we have to be the change we want to see. 'Cause peace is possible when we sing our song together. Peace is possible when we let love lead the way. Peace is possible when we reach out to each other. Peace is possible today. And if I'm dreaming, what a wonderful dream to share. Let's keep dreaming, 'cause reality's waiting there. Oh, peace is possible when we sing our song together. Peace is possible when we let love lead the way. Oh, peace is possible when we reach out to each other. Peace is possible today. Oh, peace is possible when we sing our song together. Peace is possible when we let love lead the way. When we reach out to each other. Peace is possible today.
Great. Give it up for Aiden Farrell and Brendan and Julian, Rustin, and Russ, like you just dropped in. It's so awesome. Oh, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. Good morning to everybody online, our live streamers or our love streamers, because we come together here on a Sunday for a whole lot of love. And we also come here together on a Sunday to be in community, to feel inspired, to touch into our happiness, to feel connected to one another. We need that connection in life, yes? Yes, so much so. And yes, you can have that online as well, which is so great. Love technology. And, oh my goodness, we also want to acknowledge that we teach two things here. only. Well, no, not really. But these two things that I'm going to mention. We teach the divinity in all beings, and we teach the law of cause and effect. And this comes from the ancient masters that have walked this earth plane. They've left their imprint for us to learn from. That's from the ancient New Thought teachings. It's from the teachings of Buddha and Jesus and Muhammad and the Bhagavad Gita and all the present day amazing people like Joe Dispenza is teaching this and Greg Braden is teaching this. And so we take these teachings and we get inspired to use them in our life to live a happier, more powerful, abundant, and creative life. And so I would also like to acknowledge that this center is situated upon the territories of the First Nations, the Wendat Nation, the Haudenosaunee Nation, and the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nations. And we want to acknowledge all these mystics and masters because we get to then evolve from this place to whatever is next. And whatever is next is really up to us. So with that, I now have, because I'm changing things up again, and oh, wait till next week, we have an inspirational thought for today. It is a reflective thought. And I am taking my writings from my book, 100 Minutes of Inspiration, and every Sunday, I'm going to put up a reflective thought. And today it is every day I do what I love. I love what I do. Life is not about working hard to survive. If I am complaining, whining, and saying that I have hard work, I have to work hard in order to make a living, then I am creating a life of struggle. When I shift from the negative thoughts to one of joy, gratitude, and happiness, I change my state of being. The more joy I bring to what I do, my life reflects this abundance. Soon I am living in the sweet spot where manifestation of all that I desire is actualized in my life. Can you take that in? Can you receive that for yourself? All right. So, Aiden, take it away with our invocation song.
Home again, home again. One day I know I'll be home again. Born again, born again. One day I know I'll feel strong again. And I won't hide. 'Cause many times I've been told all this talk will make you old. So I close my eyes, look behind, moving on, moving on. I close my eyes, look behind, moving on. Lost again, lost again. One day I know our paths will cross again. Smile again, smile again. One day I know I'll make you smile again. And I'll lift my head. Many times I've been told, speak your mind, just be bold. So I close my eyes, look behind, move close my eyes and the fears will clear. All the tears disappear. I feel no weight, my path will remain straight. Home again, home again. One day I know I'll feel home again. Born again, born again. One day I know I'll feel strong again, and I won't hide, 'cause many times I've been told all this talk will make you old. So I close my eyes and I look behind, moving on. I close my eyes, look behind, moving on.
Beautiful. Oh, I invite you to take a breath in. Breathing into your heart space, breathing in love. Exhaling peace. And creating a field of coherence. This field of love. This field of oneness. This field of consciousness. For there's only one thing going on, and that is spirit at all times. At all times. We are not separate from spirit. Spirit, this universal presence, the consciousness of all life, is who and what we are, and it courses through our veins, through every cell of our body, through every fiber of our being. When we breathe in, and I invite you to take another deep breath in and release. Let go of any old idea that no longer serves you. With the full understanding that we are home in each and every moment, that we are willing to dive into that deep, beautiful heart space, to love only, to forgive everything, and come back to remembering who we are. That we are this incarnation of God, greatness on demand, this universal presence of love in each and every moment. We are love, light, life, expressing through our own unique creative gifts and talents. Own them, know them, claim them, and declare them for yourself. With the recognition that the law always says yes to what you are claiming. And let's affirm this truth by saying out loud, and so it is. And with that, we're going to stand up and sing, Put a Little Love in My Heart.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. You'll see it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. We want the world to know we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see, wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Oh yeah, put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart, yeah. Put a little love in your heart. Ooh. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Play, Brandon. Yes.
Oh, I love our band. They're so great. So great. And this is our last Sunday for a while to have Brendan with us as he goes on tour. Yeah, where are you going?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I drive to California to start, and then I end in California, and then I drive back home.
Okay, he's going everywhere in North America. And what you should also know about Brendan that I found out about this week is he is one wicked piano teacher. Apparently he gives a lot of work. Mm-hmm. Oh, did you hear that? Her son adores you. Oh, that is so sweet. Well, I heard from somebody else that he was a real taskmaster this week. You got a good little reputation following you there. Oh. I am going to invite up to the lectern our practitioner of the day, who always has some really interesting words of wisdom from her journeys that she's been on and being in sacred service. And she took this spot to see what Fred was going to say last week about integrity, so that she knew what she could speak on. So come on up, Lori. You're absolutely brilliant no matter what.
I did admit to Fred last week that I wanted to hear his talk so that I could get an idea. And so I won't explain the definition of integrity again this week like Fred did, because he did it for us. Thank you, Fred. So my quote is an Ernest Holmes quote, and it was from the Science of Mind magazine, and it felt perfect. The integrity of the universe cannot be questioned nor doubted. The spirit must be, as is, perfect. The universe cannot be questioned nor doubted. Take that to heart. When we feel doubt, remember, we don't have to. So this month's theme is integral integrity. And at first it sounded like double, using the same word twice. And then I started to think this week about my life. As some of you may know, I'm a veteran of the U.S. Navy. And so when I was a sailor, I was governed by a code of conduct that included ethics and integrity. And the U.S. government decided to give me a top secret security clearance, so I really had to adhere to that integrity and that. Then as I departed the service, I went to school and got my degree as an accountant. And I must conduct myself with integrity and follow generally accepted principles and be upstanding in everything I do. Then my journey as a spiritual practitioner started about 7 or 8 years ago, and the minute I stepped foot into a Science of Mind center, I realized that I was on the right path. And there was something so comforting about the integrity of the teachings and of the people. And there are times where I have to remind myself. But this journey has been about learning the truth of who I am and living from a place of integrity and authenticity on a daily basis. There have been times in my life where I had a different attitude when I stepped foot into my office versus when I stepped foot here or walked down the street. But it was when I didn't pass my oral exam for my practitioner the first time that I realized that I wasn't living in integrity and that I needed to bring these principles with me everywhere I went. So when I did sit my panel the second time, I could honestly say that these principles guide me on a daily basis. And it feels pretty good. So as I was finishing my talk this morning, I was reminded by a great sage, Don Miguel Ruiz, that we need to speak with integrity. We need to be impeccable with our word. We need to be kind and gentle with ourselves, with each other, and knowing that we have the power in everything we do to be full of truth and love. And I am grateful to be able to share this with you today. Namaste. So you should have one of these cards. I need glasses to see it. I'm going to read it once and then we'll read it together. I am the epitome of integrity. I am open, honest, and forward with my words and actions that are integral to my wholeness. And together, I am the epitome of integrity. I am open, honest, and forward with my words and actions that are integral to my wholeness. So now we're going to share together spiritual mind treatment. I invite you to feel grounded in this space right here and now. If you so choose, you can close your eyes and be present fully in this moment. For I know there is only one thing, and that is God, greatness on demand. The universal presence that is perfect, whole, and complete right here in this moment, for there is nothing else. And each and every person present here and online are the perfection of the universal spirit, and they are the greatness on demand in this time and space. And this time we share together, loving this presence of life, showing up as our authentic and integral selves. There is only one thing, and that is love. And it is present here in each and every beautiful spiritual soul that partakes of this presence right here and now. I am grateful for this opportunity to share in love with each person present. For I gain and I share this love. And in this gratitude, I release these words to the law of mind, knowing it is done. The perfection is present here, and God is good. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you.
Thank you. I knew someone would screw up a bit of me. It's like, why didn't I put embodiment? I don't know. You blame it on me. This song. This is such a cool song by a songwriter named Jason Mraz. And he's got a number of songs out that are just so spiritually based. They're made for new thought. So anyways, I'm going to have you take it away, Aiden, with Have It All.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get the rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 Fascinated as a stepper said, may you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress, having no possessions through immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. May you win prizes, shine like diamonds. May you really own each moment to the next. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. Can you imagine? No matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, 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 raise your glasses. Go, 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 you can have it all. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that
I want you to have it all. Turn to your neighbor and say, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. The universe wants you to have it all. Do you believe that? Do you? Good. Yes. Yes. And since you are an individualized expression of the universe, yes, you can have it all. You can have it all. And I just, we talk about the 4 pillars or the 4 legs of the table in Science of Mind. And one is relationships, one is health, one is creative expression, which actually feeds through everything, and one is wealth, money, wealth, prosperity, well-being. And I'm talking about the integrity of money today because, oh my goodness, don't we want more money? Yes. Don't we want more prosperity? Don't we want more abundance in our life? Do you know that you are already it? We are constantly using energy according to our beliefs. Money is energy. It is a currency. We are brought up to believe that money is something outside of ourselves, that it is a power outside of ourselves. And yet, it is currency. It is the same vibration that we use to create relationships with, to create our whatever it is we do in the world with. It is the same currency that we use for creating vibrancy and health in our lives. It is no different because money is currency and currency is the vibration of the universe, which is God. So God, universal presence, spirit, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. I'm going to use God today, is the source and supply of everything. Nothing out there is our source and supply. It is God moving through us as us. So we are the source and supply of our good, of our prosperity. And so let me ask you, what level are you vibrating at in your life? Because whatever level you are vibrating at, it is based on an already established premise of what you believe you are worth, which is based on what you have learned and experienced in your life. And oh my God, well, you could trace it all the way back to birth if you want to, but don't bother. It's a lot of work. But we all have these already established premises. And many of us are living our lives unconsciously from these already established premises. Wayne Dyer says, abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. It is something we tune into. And this is where our work is to tune into that absolute truth that is within us, to start really treating our own minds and shifting our own consciousness and releasing the erroneous beliefs that no longer serve us. So, very interesting thing, I find it interesting, so I'll share it with you, is I went to lunch on Monday with Elvira Hopper. Some of you know her. She's spoken here and sang here. And we're talking, and she said, oh, you have your tools and that you work with when you're working with people, and where, the center has their tools, and I have my toolkit. And I'm thinking, there is one tool that we have here that is the most powerful healing tool in the world. Affirmative prayer. That has been used throughout centuries. It is what we use to shift our vibration, the currency we are at, to change our consciousness so that we can attract the healing, the goodness, the love, the prosperity into our life. So I'm like, yeah, we use affirmative prayer, and it rocks. And then I was in class on Monday night, and teaching Beyond Limits, and at 8 o'clock I said, you know what, we have an opportunity as a class, we can tune into the opening ceremonies of the Vista Conference, which is the 2019 CSL conference. And remember when we came up here and we were all singing Under One Sky? Well, that video, I gotta tell ya, we rock in that video. We rock. We have so much energy and vibrancy in that video because they spliced together all the different centers who sent in their videos. And they used us twice because we were just rocking it out. We were. It was awesome. So we tuned in to the opening ceremonies, and so this was a virtual conference over 4 days. And the opening ceremonies were in Calgary. Amy Bishop was the singer. She was amazing. And Brendan's going to get us an Oliver Miguel. Right, Brendan? Oh, this guy who plays sax is unbelievable. Oh, we need an Oliver. I need an Oliver. I want an Oliver. I'm willing to receive an Oliver. So we got to listen to the music, and then Dr. Ken Gordon spoke, who is the spiritual leader of Centers for Spiritual Living. He's just in his last year of a 6-year term. And what did he speak about? The power of prayer. The power of affirmative prayer and how it connects us to that understanding and awareness that there's only one thing going on here, and that is a divine universal presence of love, and that we are it, and that we can use this and tap into this and create what it is we desire in our lives, and to step into gratitude for this. So I thought, well, that's cool. So here I'm like throwing stuff I'm looking at you because you're in Wednesday night, but the other people in Monday night, I'm throwing stuff at them every week about prayer. And then here's, it's like, okay, it's not just me who's preaching. And then what happens is, I don't know if any of you have seen Alex Trebek's video. He has announced on a video what a brilliant, brilliant man he is. He announced on video that he has been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And what does he want people to do? Pray. He has asked millions of people to pray and to hold that high level of consciousness, of health and healing, because he's not done. He has 3 more years in his contract, so he's not going anywhere. So, oh my God, I was so deeply touched by his video and his willingness to ask people to pray for him. Then we have tickets to a new movie coming out. We have 20 free tickets to a movie, so you can get yours, to a movie with starring Chrissy Metz from This Is Us. You know Chrissy Metz? You know This Is Us? Yeah. She's starring in a new movie called Breakthrough. And it's a true story about her son breaking through the ice, going into a coma, dying, and the power of faith and prayer. And so, anyways, funnily enough, the producer connected with us and said, we have tickets for your center if you want them. And Ellen, thank God she's on it. Yes, right away. So I'll announce when that is, when I do the events later on. So prayer seems to be, and one more thing about prayer. And then I'm not even talking about prayer for the rest of the talk. But I have to say this too, because she's coming to town. And what is she speaking on? The power of prayer. So there is something going on here, folks, around prayer. So let's start treating our own minds to bring in and be in that receptive place for our own healing and our own good. And one of the things in the conference, there was a wonderful woman named Karen Russo who gave a presentation on prosperity. And so she did this little demonstration. I went, oh my God, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Think about it. Your hands up here. Here's all the possibilities for prosperity. Here they are. They're all up here. And they're infinite, right? There's a quantum field of possibilities. And down here, other hand, down here, here's your habits. Your habits of what you do with money. And then what is in between the possibilities and the habits? What's connecting from hand to hand? Me, and all of my beliefs about money. So, what are the beliefs that you have about money? Because if you are a money victim of there's not enough, or I don't deserve, or I have to struggle in order to get money, guess what? You will never reach up into this field of quantum possibilities. You will always continue to operate from the same habits you've been doing over and over and over again. So to limit or block that kind of presence, the presence of God that's up here, is a tragedy. It is a tragedy. You are creating your own limitations because of these beliefs that you're walking around with, whether you know them or not, but you can know them by just taking a look at the habits that you are operating from. And so what we want to do is start to step into our spiritual practices so we can reach up into that field of possibilities and start to download them into our being and start to live from these possibilities versus continuing the same old habits again and again and again, which are from the same beliefs again and again and again. And every single day, whether we are aware of it or not, we are sending out those signals. And guess what? The law responds exactly and accordingly to the signals that we are sending out. The law is not going, I know you really want this, but I'm really sorry, I can't give it to you. The law doesn't care. Whatever you are putting into the law is what is going to show up in your life. The law is no respecter of persons. It is completely impersonal. It's like if you decide to jump off a roof, you can't negotiate with the law of gravity to say, but I'm a really nice person. I don't want to fall out splat on the floor. You can't do that with the law. It just doesn't work that way. The law is exacting every single time. And so, what we need to do is start to step into a bigger idea of who we are. And that's what prayer does. It does not change the conditions out here. It does not help us attract and get the money. What it does is it opens up our minds to knowing who we are, knowing that we are greatness on demand, to knowing that we have the power within us to vibrate at that level, to then attract what it is that we want. And here's the thing. If you feel like someone owes you something, then you have a lot of forgiveness work to do. Because the moment you think that someone owes you something, you're saying to the law, I don't have it. Somebody took it from me. I don't have it. And the law goes, you don't have it, and so it is. And there you go. You see, it is exact every single time. And so, if you're walking around as a wronged person, The law will respond to the wrongness that you are believing about yourself. So we can't use what happened in the past anymore. We need to step into the present and get clear on who we are right here, right now, to rise in consciousness so that you are the one walking around feeling the abundance, seeing the abundance, expressing gratitude for all the abundance. And oh my God, we live in a world that is so incredibly abundant. Nature is always abundant. Nature is so abundant that it is moving away that abundance of snow so we can have an abundance of green. Thank God. Thank God. So what we want to do is start to embody all of who we are. That we are life, we are love, we are light, we are power, we are peace, we are beauty, we are wisdom, and we are this greatness on demand all the time. So as Lori was so brilliantly saying, it doesn't get compartmentalized. Oh, we come here on a Sunday and we're also light and loving. And then we're going to go to work on Monday morning, and it's like, oh my God, look at what's missing in my life, and I hate my life. That's that incongruence, that is so not going to work. We need to be congruent in everything. Wherever there is a thought form of lack, then that's what gets created in our life. And so, what I want you to do right now is I want you to think of some place in your life that you are abundant. You might have an abundance of friends, an abundance of creativity, an abundance of health, an abundance of fun. Maybe you have an abundance of money. Whatever it is, I want you to actually take a moment. I'm going to have you put your hands over your heart. Connect to that place of abundance within you. Really think about it. Wow. I have an abundance of incredible friends who love and care about me. And what does that feel like? I have an abundance of community, or an abundance of family that loves me. Whatever it is it feeling good? Yes. Yes. All right. So you can open your eyes. So you take that feeling of good, that feeling of abundance, and you move that into every single area of your life. You start vibrating at that level in every area and see what happens. You will start to attract more good to you because you're vibrating at it, and it happens fast, right, Jackie? It happens fast. She's a perfect demonstration from what she was telling me about what's happening in her life today. So, it's like it doesn't have to take long. It can move really fast, but you have to be open to receiving it. So how are you open to receiving? Well, I wanted to go back to this woman, Karen Russo. If you are an entrepreneur or someone who wants to get really clear on money, I highly recommend you check out her website. She's got lots of great tools there. She works a lot with businesses in money and finances, but always in spiritual principle. And I loved what she said. She said, Monday is Giving Monday. Monday is the masculine energy of giving. So you do your giving, your spiritual giving of your 10% of tithing, which is don't negate your tithing, because tithing works. When you start tithing 10% to wherever you are spiritually fed, it is amazing what opens up, because you are saying, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. I recognize that you are the source and substance of my supply. And so I give back to where I'm spiritually fed. But she said, not only that, you take account of everything that you are giving on a Monday. You're paying of your bills, all the masculine work of taking care of the details of money on Mondays. That's the masculine energy. Then Friday is the feminine energy, which is, she called it Faithful Friday, but I took somebody out for dinner on Friday night, and I said, I'm paying the bill. And she said, well, you can't do that. I said, yes, I can, because it's Receiving Friday. Receiving Friday, where you start to open yourself up and give thanks for all the blessings that you are receiving in your life. Imagine if you focused your attention on Giving Mondays and you paid attention and you're that really smart business person doing your financial work, and then you step into that receptive feminine energy of the Receiving Friday, and you start to give thanks and blessings for all that you receive. Make that a spiritual practice so that you are opening yourself up to this high vibration of the law of circulation, the giving and the receiving. They're one of the same, and yet one is masculine, one is the feminine, and they come together so beautifully, right? Spirit is masculine, the law is feminine. It receives and creates. And then the abundance that will be created in your life, the prosperity that will be created in your life will astound you. And you know what? This stuff works. I have been following what Edwene Gaines, she is a minister from Alabama? Alabama. She's like this, she's got the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity, and she talks about utilizing these laws, and I have been working with these laws for a number of years, and it works. It works. And therefore, I serve God and money serves me. That is Edwene Gaines' prosperity statement. I'm going to have us say this affirmation out loud. I love and respect myself to live a financially prosperous and responsible life. Oh, I think we need to say that one more time. I love and respect myself to live a financially prosperous and responsible life. And so it is. Namaste. All right, come on up, you guys. Oh, so with that, I invite you to take your tithe out. And I'm just going to say, let me just give me a few minutes here. Not a few minutes, a minute. I'm going to say to everybody online, one of the things that we are committed to doing this year is enhancing the online experience, having much better sound, a much better backdrop, much better layout altogether, so that our love streamers can feel and be so much more connected to what's going on in here and have an amazing experience online. And so I invite all of you online to also please generously tithe to the center, and there's a button you can click on to make your donation. Yeah. There you go. Just pull out your phones and do it through PayPal. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. And so as the baskets go around, we are going to sing The Gift, an original by Aidan Farrell. Stand up.
Every day I'm working 9 to 5. And you know I get so tired, but I never lose my drive. Cause I know that I got blessings coming at me left to right. And today I will accept them, yes, I'm gonna take some time. Cause what's the point of working hard if at the end of the day you can't kick your feet up, lay right back and let your worries fall away. Let your worries fall away. Sing, I am in love with this day. And in this joy is where I'll choose to stay. To the universe I pray that I'll never forget the blessings. No, I'll never forget the miracle. Never forget the gift that is today. grinding, just trying to do my best. And you know the dirt's unfolding, so different from the rest. And you know sometimes I wonder, am I doing this all wrong? Till I hear my angels crying, girl, just keep singing your song. Oh, what's the point of being rich if you don't have the time to spend? Transcend material, you know it's only spirit in the end. Only spirit in the end. Sing, I am in love with this day. And in this joy is where I'll choose to stay. To the universe I pray that I'll never forget the blessings. No, I'll never forget the miracle. Never forget the gift that is today.
Glory.
In this moment right here and now, we are grateful for the blessings that the offering in this basket from each and every person present here and online. We say thank you for your generosity. Thank you for loving this space. And together we say, and so it is.
What's the point of being free if you're afraid to lose it all? You'll never lose the light within. Can you hear the heavens call? Can you hear the heavens call? I am in love with this day. And in this joy is where I'll choose to stay. To the universe I pray that I'll never forget the blessings. No, I'll never forget the miracle. Never forget the gift that is today.
Okay, a few announcements about some events that are taking place. Woohoo! We have our Signs of Mind study group on Wednesday nights. Seems to be growing. We're just having a really great time. We're now reading the original version, the 1926 version, which is amazing. And then we also have an essential oils workshop by Carrie. There she is. She is an unbelievable healer. This is a free workshop on Saturday, March 23rd at 11 a.m. So you can sign up for it in the Live Well store. Then the next day, we have our healing circle. This is where our practitioners come together, and all you have to do is bring whatever you want to shift in consciousness, and we pray, and it is so powerful. So please join us at 1 p.m. on Sunday, March 24th. And then we also have the escape room experience. Now, there are cards out by the front door there. Pick up a card, decide whether you want to go on March 16th or March 30th. We'll all get together on one of those days. You can email Mark. If you don't know what this escape room is, it's like this thing where you have to kind of work together as a team to escape this room. Really fun, really fun. So, and then we have also the Tao ceremony on Saturday, April 6th, upstairs at 7 p.m. There are flyers out front. You can take one of those flyers. Blow in the Face, a play by Lisa Ryder. I'm going on Thursday, April 11th. That's when I've got my tickets. So if you want to get tickets for the same date, I know Tasha's coming and a few other people, and we'll all go together and support Lisa to see her play. Tickets are $35. And then we have the Breakthrough movie, which is Saturday, April 6th at 10 a.m. It's at the Yonge and Eglinton Cineplex. And we will have those tickets for you. So just pop that in your mind if you want to go. And you can see that new movie. And I think that's it for what's happening. And so thank you to Brendan and Aiden, the band, including Wes, who came in and filled in today. Thank you so much. Kim on camera, Cohen on sound, Tasha and Lynette, our members, our Sacred Service team, Tony, Margaret Ann, Tom and Mark. Carrie and Mahala, thanks for showing up for the kids that didn't show up. Hey. And meditation, Linda and Julian. Oh, my God. Okay, spiritual practice, meditation at 10:30. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you so, so much. Lori, lead practitioner, brilliant. Thank you. Judy is our community practitioner, so if you have anything you want prayer for, go and see her in the back. And
Just one thing.
yeah.
I know we said that I teach, but since I'm going to be away for 2 months, I thought I should mention that some of these lovely people also teach, and if you want your music bug scratched, then you can talk to them.
Woo, your
I can't
music
teach you in
bug.
April. I can't teach y'all in April, but these guys can.
There you go. There you go. Yes. Thank you. And we'll miss you, Brendan. Have a great trip. And we are going to finish off. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to all of you online. I love that our online presence is growing. I know a lot of people probably slept in and then realized the time change, but it's one step closer to spring, so it's okay. It's all good. And we are going to finish off with, what are we finishing off with? Love is all you need. Have a great, great week, everybody.
All rise for the national anthem.
Love, 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 love. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. There's nothing you can make that can't be made. There's nothing you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. There's nothing you can own that can't be known. There's nothing you can see that can't be shown. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All together now. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love.
Everybody!
All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Sing with us. Love is all you need. 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 Woo! Have an amazing week, everybody.